Hi guys and girls, welcome to my YouTube video on meal preparation with me, Steve and Anglo. And today I'm going to show you my typical meal prep for one day. And hopefully I'll give you tips and tricks that you can apply to yours. So my current diet at the moment, guys, is 5 meals a day. My first meal and my last meal are basically protein supplement meals. So I basically use protein powders. I will show you them, but first of all we're going to focus on the 3 main food meals that I have in a day. So the first thing I do is I get out all of my ingredients that I need to start prepping these 3 meals. I've got mixed beans in water, 1 whole pepper, packet of spinach, packet of black kale, baby tomatoes, 2 different types of onions there, 1 avocado, 3 mushrooms, 1 tin of tuna, and 2 chicken breasts, 1 in each Tupperware. So that is 3 meals. We just need to start cutting the veg and get it ready. Okay guys, so let me show you where I'm up to at the moment. So basically I've cut up the veg, I've also got the mixed beans draining, and my tin of tuna is drained, ready to go into the Tupperware. Okay, so let me just give you a little description as to why I've done it like this. In case you have any questions, I'm going to answer them already. I don't measure or weigh any of this, guys. It's irrelevant in my opinion. The only thing I do suggest, a little tip, separate, if you do have avocados, which I have here, that's 1 whole avocado that I've cut in half, and basically half of an avocado, which is 1 here and 1 half here, that will go into 1 Tupperware each. So a good rule of thumb for you guys is half an avocado is about what you would require in 1 meal. With the chicken breast as well here, guys, there's 2 chicken breasts in here, but I don't actually measure them separately. I'll just cook it all in 1 batch and just split it in half. So that's a little tip for you guys as well. Don't scrutinize yourself by weighing absolutely everything. So now everything's cut up, it's ready to put them into our first meal. The first one that I do is the tuna meal. The reason why is that obviously the tuna is cold, it requires no cooking. So that's the easiest one, we get that out of the way first. So what I've done is I've emptied the tin of tuna, put it into the Tupperware, as you can see here, lovely. What I have done, guys, is I've put olive oil, I've sprinkled olive oil onto here to moisten the tuna, make it easier to eat. Obviously the olive oil has got the healthy fats in this meal that I require. That's it, job done. In terms of seasoning it, I put in from Costco, I buy some granulated garlic and pepper, okay? So the tuna meal is ready. That is meal 1 done. Right guys, so we're going to move on to doing the other 2 meals. We're going to just do it in 1 batch with the chicken and the mixed veg and the beans. So, a bit of olive oil in the pan, let that heat up. So while the chicken's cooking, guys, I'm going to quickly tell you about seasoning and what I like to do. I'm going to use some pepper, the garlic that I used. My 2 favourite, which I recommend you try, is just typical fajita mix, barbecue flavour. And also Nando's piri piri rub. This one's just the mild lemon and herb one. So another quick note, guys. I don't want to teach you to suck eggs, but we're obviously very cautious and we want to make sure we don't get food poisoning. So obviously you need to make sure the chicken is thoroughly cooked. If you haven't cooked chicken before, I'm going to give you some tips. So basically, it's going to look cooked on the outside, but you need to make sure it's cooked on the inside. You don't want it pink in any way, shape or form. So what I do is when you think it's ready, what I do with the spatula, I find the biggest bit of chicken that I cut, okay? So you find the biggest bit and I just chop it in half like that. Just go bang, straight down the middle. So I can see the inside of that bit of chicken, okay? So the biggest piece is obviously going to take the longest to cook. I've cut it in half to see the inside and it's not pink in any way, shape or form. So as a rule of thumb, that means that those smaller pieces would have cooked through as well, as long as you've stirred it and mixed it all around thoroughly. So basically, that means we're in a position for the veg to go in. So before you put the veg in, obviously we want to quickly separate the avocado. So 1 half straight into the Tupperware that's just there, again with the other half, okay? So you've got 1 half in there, and 1 in there. So we get our vegetables here. I use the spatula and just push it into the wok like so. Nice and easy. Not forgetting our beans. The whole tin straight in. Right, so today I'm going to go for the Nando's Peri Peri Rub. Now the seasoning's in there, don't forget the kale. This goes in last because basically you want it to just wilt, just handful, okay? Just like that. So now you have two pretty evenly proportioned meals. So what I've just done now, guys, I didn't actually show you because I thought it would be an absolute waste of time showing you it, but I've just put 2 scoops of whey protein into a shaker, and that is my first meal. So we've done 4 meals. That for me is all my meals that I'm going to take out with me on my working day. I always have my last meal before bed, so I tend to make that fresh when I eat it. Basically my last meal is half a tub of natural Greek yogurt, a small handful of unsalted nuts, just mixed nuts because I like the variety, and 1 scoop of whey protein powder. Mix that all up. Mwah! Okay guys, so a quick recap on my meal preparation for one whole day. I have meal 1, protein shake. Meal 2, tuna with mixed veg. Meal 3, mixed beans, mixed veg and chicken. The same for meal 4. I then go to the gym, and then the last meal will be the yogurt, the nuts, scoop of protein powder. Okay guys, so that is Stephen Anglo's meal preparation for one day. I hope I've given you some tips and tricks that you can apply to your meal prep to get the best results for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my website where you can get free downloadable content, and also check out all of my social media for regular updates.